Welcome to Unit 1, a deep dive into perspective. Readers, who is your favorite author growing up? Did you read multiple books from the same author? Maybe you read books like The Hilarious Captain Underpants. Or maybe you liked more horror, like Goosebumps from R.L. Stine. Or maybe you even liked Magic Treehouse, an adventure from Mary Pope Osborne. Go ahead and share below what sort of books you enjoyed as a kid growing up until now. And yes, they can totally include picture books. Readers, in this unit of study, we are going to have a chance to become experts in the work of some of the great contemporary authors, writers like Matt de la Pena, Jacqueline Woodson, Kim A. Alexander, Jason Reynolds, and Walter Dean Myers. These authors are particularly known for their realistic fiction, for their commitment to diversity, representation, and for their commitment for writing for teens. So a question you'll probably be asking as you read is, what makes these writers' stories so compelling? My hunch is one thing that makes these stories interesting is the characters. When you meet a fascinating character, you'll want to keep on reading. In this first half of the unit, you'll have a chance to read short stories by different authors. In the second unit, you'll be choosing one of these authors to stick with for your book club study. Our focus across the whole unit will be on characters. After all, that's what draws you into the story, are the characters. But in addition to studying characters as people, which is something we've been doing for years, this time you'll also be studying characterization, how authors develop the characters. You'll start by investigating the character's perspectives. How does the character see the world? How does she interpret what happens? How does another character see things differently? How do you, as a reader, come to understand something as subtle and complex as character perspective? Readers, to understand a character's perspective, readers pay attention to the details, especially details that show what a character needs or desires and what barriers get in their way. When you notice the details about what a character wants and what gets in his or her way, you'll begin to better understand the perspective of a character.